Hey, it is Jane from Mighty. If you are here, you are thinking about maybe starting a Mighty network on our community plan by the end of this very short video. Hopefully, you know if that is the right choice for you. So let's get started. So the community plan is our base level plan. It is $49 a month, or if you pay annually, it will be $41 a month. And on all Mighty plans, you get unlimited members, unlimited admins, and unlimited spaces. So if you want to have a community plan Mighty network with 100,000 members in it, great. It's going to cost you $49 a month or $41 a month billed annually. If you want to have 10 admins, 15 admins, and if you want to put in a ton of spaces, it will cost the same. So we'll get that out of the way. Now, speaking of spaces, they are the building block of a Mighty network. So the things, the programs, the people you want to bring together, they will be in spaces. And let's talk a little bit about what you can put in your spaces on the community plan. You can have a chat. This is a space with a chat in it, and you can see how spaces live on the left-hand navigation side here in a Mighty network. I am showing you a desktop view. Your Mighty network will also be available on mobile in the Mighty Networks app. So you can tell people, download the Mighty Networks app on iOS, on Android, and search for our community, and you can access it there. In addition to a chat on the community plan, you could have an activity feed in the space. So this is what that would look like. This is great if you're moving from Facebook, right? This could be asynchronous content. People are posting articles, GIFs, photos. Other people are commenting on them. You can also have events. These could be virtual events. They could be in person. You could have recurring events. You can have events in a space on the community plan. And you can also have a member list. So this is our People Explorer, and it is a really, really great way for your members to discover other people who are relevant to them. So you can have a member explorer, a people explorer for your entire Mighty network. You can also have it in a specific space. You can have a leaderboard. This is called Discovery. You can use this to feature top members. You can use it to feature top content, upcoming events. It's really your palette, your portrait to play with, and you can choose to feature different things in your Mighty network or in a particular space on this feature. Now, here's where things get really cool. You can have one feature in a space, so I can just have a chat, or you can have multiple features in a space. So here we have a certification space that has a course, a feed, members, right? So on the community plan, you could have a feed in a space. You could also have events in that space that might be related to things you're talking about in the feed. You can get really, really flexible, and you can keep your left-hand nav really simple because you can have multiple things going on in a space. Now, your members will be in the spaces. They can do certain things there. They can post, they can chat, they can attend events, but you might also see plenty of activity as they are connecting with each other. This is that People Explorer I showed you before, and you can see how somebody like our friend Beth here can tap on different people and see what she has in common with them. This is really powerful. So you might have your members DMing or starting group chats behind the scenes because even outside of the programs you're running, they are being introduced to people who they say, hey, I want to collaborate with you. I want to connect with you. That's what we call people magic at Mighty. And when you have people magic, when your members are connecting with other members, you're going to be more successful. Our data shows that. Another great engagement feature that you have on the community plan is the ability to put polls and questions in a feed. So polls and questions are beautifully native. We have a multiple choice poll like you see here. We have a hot cold poll. We have a percentage poll. You can also have a simple question. They're colorful. They're beautifully designed. People can tap them. You can notify people with a push notification in the app when you post a new one. And they're just an incredible tool. We typically see engagement triple, quadruple when people start posting polls and questions regularly. So I really, really encourage you to play around with this as you're setting up your Mighty Network. You can also live stream. So you can live stream in any space. And on the community plan, you have 5 hours of live streaming a month, and you can have 50 participants in your live stream at one time. As you go up in plans, you'll see increased limits. But with those 5 hours a month on the community plan, you're going to see engagement. When you go live, it will send a notification out, hey, your host is live in this community, and people can just tap it and come right in and have an incredible experience with an awesome chat. You don't have to be super produced. You can do it casually, and I think you're going to have fun playing with it. Now, you may be here, you may be thinking about the community plan on Mighty because you have a free Facebook group, a WhatsApp, a Telegram, a free Slack, a free Discord, and you want a different place for it, one that you can kind of brand, one that you can control. Totally great if you want to do that and you want to migrate and keep it free. We have lots of people who do that. But on the community plan, you will also have the ability to charge. If you hang around people at Mighty Networks long enough, you will hear one of us say, people pay attention to what they pay for. So we do see higher levels of engagement on Mighty Networks that pay versus a free or even a freemium Mighty Network. So just keep that in mind as you're setting things up. And if you do choose to charge, you can do so on the community plan. You can set up a membership. You could set up a one-time payment. You could charge for different groups or spaces within your main community. And you can charge in a few different ways. So like I said, you could do a membership. You could do a one-time fee. You could bundle things together. You could offer a free trial. You can be really flexible with it. You could offer hidden plans with discounts. If you are in the Web3 world, you can even token gate. If you don't know what that means, keep it moving. Don't worry about it. Now, during your free trial, even if you are like, Jane, I am sold, I want the community plan, you're going to have more features at your fingertips. So courses, for example, you can play around with them, you can build them out. We will have a default space for you with a course in it that you can kind of adjust and play with. We have an instant course outline, so you can generate different courses and see if you like the structure. And if you choose to upgrade to the community plan, they'll be hidden. And then if you ever choose to upgrade to the courses plan or above, they will pop back up. So play around with it. Your work will be saved should you choose to upgrade. You will also have access to tags and badges. So we're all about people magic here at Mighty, giving people these public profile badges, rewarding them when they go through a course, or if they're the first person to answer a question, if they show up to all your events, if they're from a certain part of the country or a certain part of the world. It's just a great way to add some interest and fun to their profiles. And if you click on a badge, you're going to see every other member who has that badge. So people will start to connect again with more relevant people. So something to play around with on your trial as you kind of explore the other features we have to offer. Now, that's really all you need to know. If that sounds like the right fit for you, if you're getting started, if you're moving a free group, if you know you don't want to do courses or challenges and you're interested in maybe running some events and doing a little live streaming, the community plan could totally have everything you need. And I hope you have fun